Have you ever wondered why some Nigerian designers tag their collections in seasons that are not available in the country? For instance, you would hear spring autumn collection or summer spring collection or sometimes winter collections in references to weather categories in other parts of the world. Well, we spoke with rising Nigerian designer Ejiro Amos Tafiri, who explained why sometimes Nigerians have to classify their works to fit into the international calendar. Hear her.
Because proper documented fashion started in the West. Documented, not like they said everybody wears clothes. So, and Africa is the home of cradle of creation. So we must have worn clothes longer than anybody else. But because documented fashion, so to speak, started from there, it was documented according to their seasons, because their seasons are really different. What you wear during the springtime, you cannot necessarily wear in the summertime. You cannot wear in the winter. So it made sense to have autumn, winter, and then spring, summer. And then they have resort collections from when they travel to other parts where they say it's winter and you're resorting in Africa. You can't necessarily wear your winter garments. So it was to help you find new clothes with designs to fit into each season. Now coming back to and because we had to fit into that calendar is why the whole world, tablis that even Africa where we don't really have spring. What we have in Nigeria, specifically West Africa, is Harmattan and rainy season. It's very similar to spring summer. Harmattan is like our autumn winter, but I don't call my collection autumn winter because we don't have no autumn winter. But I can relate to spring. Whatever we wear in rainy season in Harmattan is what other people still call spring summer. So it's always spring summer in Nigeria, so to speak. Yeah. So that's it. But not like it affects the buying culture. Maybe in the West, if you want to sell to the West, if you're going to be a world brand and you're going to sell and do your catalogs and present it to everyone around the world, you need to document according to world standards. So that's why it's catalogued and documented that way, but it doesn't affect how people buy things here.
The designer, who has been creating designs for the runway for over 10 years, also reviews the Nigerian fashion space, explaining how policies can help practitioners assess the low-hanging fruits in the industry.
I think we're big on mass production. I think a lot of brands and companies do mass production. It's just they are not the popular ones. Yeah, so that's why you don't think that. And it's because maybe the government hasn't invested the right amount of attention the fashion industry needs. Let's stop calling it fashion. Maybe we should call it garments industry, because whatever the basic white t-shirt, the basic black t-shirt, the basic underwear, everybody has to wear that. The basic white shirt to get to work when you're a young graduate, everybody gets to wear that. And that doesn't have anything to do with fashion in terms of design. So those are produced mass. Somebody's making them, right? Somebody's collecting back. And if we're not paying attention, we're going to be shipping. People produce them here. There's openings, some companies are growing, but there's still struggle with importation. So it's for the government to legislate correctly, because people are interested, people are pushing, people are advocating. It's for us to have the ministries in charge really invest in the right things, because it's a basic need of man. If you're providing housing and you're providing infrastructure, everybody's going to wear clothes. So if you don't do something to make sure that the clothes are sourced from you, people are going to satisfy their basic need, like eating, like covering themselves. They will go and buy it from any other country, and then we're not making money, we're not gaining foreign currency, we're constantly buying, and that's depleting even making our dollar 1 to 700 or whatever it is right now.